Hey everyone, Speed Generations here, and today we have Wave 18 of the 4-inch line. So we have Classic Amy. Okay. Then we have Classic Metal Sonic. So honestly, I want to go with Classic Amy first, just because I feel like Classic Metal Sonic will be kind of saved for last year. So, alright, so she kind of comes with the same Chaos Emerald as before in previous other waves, like the Jakks Gold Classic Supersonic and a couple others. So this is kind of not too new here. Also, there is a little hand opening for her hammer, which they could have included, but, you know, not too bad, I guess. So Amy on the back, also Classic Amy, 12 points of articulation with the yellow Chaos Emerald. Amy has a strong sense of justice and will always follow her heart to protect the weak, no matter how small. I don't know if that said that on the modern Amy one, but who knows. So we have a re-release Sonic from Wave 2 with the smirk, obviously. Just now with an invincibility box. I'm pretty sure he was also in with Silver and Omega as well in one of the waves. Here we have Vector, which he's also a re-release. I think he first appeared back in Wave 10, so he's back again for the people who didn't get him. And down here's the real new characters, besides Vector, which he's a re-release for, like I said, people didn't get. So you have your chance now. So for me, the real new characters here are Classic Amy and Classic Metal Sonic. So let's take Classic Amy out of her box. Okay, here we have Classic Amy out of her packaging. So as we can see here, she's literally just an exact replica of the 2.5-inch figure, except scaled up. So the differences I'm seeing from the 2.5-inch figure and the 4-inch figure here is that, look at the 2.5 inches eyes. They are huge compared to this one. These look a lot smaller compared to the 2.5-inch eyes. I think they're trying to go with bigger eyes just for her, you know, to... I don't know. I mean, kind of feels like she's on something. Those eyes are too big. I feel like Jakks made a correct decision here to make the eyes a lot smaller compared to the 2.5-inch figure because, yeah, this kind of just looks like she's on something or her eyes are just way too big. As it goes for everything else, comparing to the 2.5-inch figure, it's basically just the same thing scaled up. So this, I figured both of these would be the same thing scaled up for this wave. So far, I'm correct about Classic Amy except the eyes. Now, for the people who got Classic Amy late, like in the pack or something like that, maybe she had different eyes. I don't know. You guys can let me know if you guys has bigger eyes or smaller eyes. I have a second one in box for checkling. Oh no. Literally the same thing. Huh. Wonder what Amy's been on. So, as it goes for her articulation here, it's basically just the same thing as any other 4-inch figure. She can move her hands, or no, sorry, not hands, whole arm around a full 360. She can move her hands kind of like this. Mine kind of feels a little loose though, like Mephiles when I got him. Well, you can move the hand around a 360. Same thing here for the arm here, 360 as well. Same thing for the other hand. Now it seems like here we have a bit of articulation right here on her shirt. So right here you can kind of just do a full 360 around for the body here. So that's kind of cool. And then down here you of course have whatever the articulation is down here. So you kind of just looks, mine looks weird though, because like it kind of looks like it's on wrong. Like the Jakks kind of just pushed it out wrong or something. But yeah, it's a front and back kick, except it cannot do a full back kick with the skirt behind here. So she kind of just does a, I don't know, sort of kick back and forth. As it goes for her head, it almost can do a full 360. I would not try it because you might break her, but that's because of this right here, the little thread on the bottom. What the hell is on? I swear, this is the way I got her. That's weird. Alright. So as it goes for the rest of this figure, it's not really too much different besides like a few flaws here and there. She's got a really small smile, and I'm just realizing this on my 2.5-inch one. I don't know if you see that. Look at that. Come on, focus. Focus on it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think you can really see it, but it looks like I see a line right there that it went on wrong. So like half of it went on right, and then the rest of it just went off centered. And this one is completely on centered. So that's a little weird. I have to check my other one again for the inbox. Yeah, no, this one's good. This one's literally good for the mouth, at least the mouth, not the eyes. So of course I knew something was off about the eyes there immediately, because I was like, wait a minute, why is this one like, but yeah, for some reason this one's got like, you can see it here, like marks and stuff, and I don't know why, and I'm like, I swear she came like this, so I only knew that right there is where she had a little mark. I didn't notice right in the back of her spike she had a mark. Overall, is this figure worth picking up? I'd say yes if you're a 4-inch classic person. If you're not a 4-inch classic person, stick with the 2.5-inch one. I will just tell you right now, though, that the eyes look much better on the 4-inch one than the 2.5-inch one. Then again, it's probably just what Jakks is doing. For the articulation comparison between 2.5-inch classic Amy and modern Amy, it kind of feels like she doesn't have really much of anything right here compared to the 4-inch one, which has a bit of something here. I mean, it's not that much. It's just this one feels like what would be the word for it here? Like it's like stopping at the ball joint and stuff, and it's like not letting you go any further. This will let you go further, except you cannot do much with it, really. So, yeah, there is your 4-inch classic Amy for the wave. So, like I said, pass on her if you want to. Up to you. I bet a lot of people are going to be getting Vector from this wave, though. So, yeah. Alrighty, we have Classic Metal Sonic, and I'm already going to point out one thing about this that I don't like. Yes, this is way too familiar to me, but we'll get into it in a second. So down here we have the classic logo, Metal Sonic. On the back, we have the same characters here, except he has more points of articulation than Amy. And as if you knew from my last video, I complained how the articulation for all the Metal Sonics were a lot better compared to the other ones, which is kind of not fair. So right here we have one of the most powerful robots in the world. Metal Sonic was created by Dr. Eggman, which I'm pretty sure it says on modern Metal Sonic's back. So let's get him out. Okay, so now let's talk about this item accessory that Metal Sonic comes with real quick. Like I said, there isn't much to say about this because this was just a re-release item. So the goalpost is from the 30th anniversary one with Classic Eggman when he was first released with the 30th anniversary figures for like Wave 6, I think it was, or Wave 5. I think it was Wave 5 actually. And this goalpost is literally just Eggman on both sides, and that's the most lamest thing. I'm sorry, but I just don't like it. So the goalpost you see back here, and even in my videos because I put it here, look, Sonic, Eggman. I like that one better from the frickin' 2.5 pack. Like, really? It's not that hard to put Sonic on the back, but okay. So, yeah, this item is kind of just pointless, honestly. So, for the people who do not collect 4 inches of the classic characters out there, be lucky you're not getting re-released items. Maybe you will in the next wave. I don't know what the next wave even is. Okay, so we're going to compare Classic Metal Sonic to his 2.5-inch counterpart. So what I'm seeing here is that mine's eyes are off to the side. They're looking off to the side. That might be an error, however, because most Metal Sonics are not like that. Up here, he kind of looks like he's just really pissed. Both of his eyes are up-centered, and these are also up-centered, but they're looking to the side on mine. So that's different here. As you can see here, on the 2.5-inch one, you cannot do much with the articulation on this one compared to with this one here. Like, you can actually move it with some decent posing and everything else with him, which is awesome, and I love that about this Classic Metal Sonic here. So the articulation, we're just going to go over it real quick. So basically, like I said, compared to this one, he's actually able to pose, unlike this one here. The legs from this one can only do this. It does not have another one right there. So you're gonna get like poses like this, you know, stuff like that. So let's see. This does move with full 360. To me, it looks like it's gonna break, so I'd be careful if you do have him. This joint right here kind of just does a full 360 as well. There's a full kick back and forth for classic Metal Sonic here, so not too much going on there, but he can actually do that. So as it goes for the head, he cannot do a full 360 because of the shoulder arms here. Now, if you moved him back a little bit, you can get some of movement for the head here, but you cannot get a lot with it. As it goes for this classic Metal Sonic compared to the 2.5-inch figure, it's definitely upgraded a lot compared to the 2.5-inch one. As I said, I expected it just to be like exactly like the 2.5-inch one, just scaled up with more articulation. Well, they kind of just did that, but except took like the eyes here and made him look pissed. Here he kind of looks pissed, but he doesn't look too serious about it, and, you know, kind of throws it off a little bit. So, yeah, you kind of see you got more details for this one, unlike the 2.5-inch one. So there's a lot more detail going on with the 4-inch one comparing the 2.5-inch one. So, also for this one, if you want better detailing or just a better look of classic Metal Sonic, pick this guy up. He's at Ross, and he's going to start to hit Walmarts pretty soon. As it goes for, if you guys are more on, like I said, the 2.5-inch classic side, stick with your classic Metal Sonic you have, and do not get the 4-inch one. So that is all up to you with the 2.5-inch and 4-inch. So, yeah, that's really it for that one. So, let's see here. Try not to break his arm here. So, like I said, probably not worth it for the people who are more of a 2.5-inch classic person than a 4-inch classic person. So Wave 18 might be out on your skips unless you really need Vector. Then you kind of got to get somebody from Wave 18. So this is really it. I mean, I'm a bit hyped to see Wave 19 and what they have in store for us for the 4-inch classic line, or 4-inch line, sorry. The 4-inch line for both classic and modern, in my honest opinion. So I kind of wonder what they will bring to the table for this next wave here. I'm kind of hoping something good, or something at least decent for our next wave. I'm hoping that we could finally get a couple more 4-inch classic characters like Fang. I know people are like really big on the 2.5-inch one, which I'm fine with. I just want to see more articulation on Fang, which they seem to do more with the 4-inch figures, just not as much as like the 5-inch ones. Yeah, I'd like to see him expand out a little more, because so far the last few waves have been really good. I mean, they've been stepping it up ever since between 14 and 15. They've done really well so far, and I'm proud of them. And I feel like Classic Amy and Classic Metal Sonic should have been released in a like way like waves ago. They should have been released already waves ago, and not in Wave 18. But hey, it's probably what Sega and Jakks Pacific, well, Jakks Pacific obviously is like, hey, can we make this character? And Sega says yes or no. So I guess Sega didn't give them the rights to until Wave 18, which is fine. But I feel like they should have been in an earlier wave. I mean, Classic Tails, for instance, we didn't get him for a while. So we had like Classic Sonic, we had Classic Eggman, Mighty, we had Ray, we had Mecha Sonic, you know? And like, we didn't have everybody from the 4-inch scale. And then we got Classic Knuckles in Wave 16, and then we got him within the pack with Classic Sonic and Classic Tails, which he's exclusive to. Still, by the way, I don't know if he's ever actually going to be in a single carded, which I'm hoping Wave 19 brings him into single carded, because a lot of people really just don't want the pack, even if it's on sale. They really just want a singular release, which I understand. So, yeah. So that includes our classic roster for the main trio here. So, yeah, hoping to see a lot more characters. Trip is coming to the 2.5-inch line sooner or later, which I'm excited about, because I never thought we'd actually get her, or Sega would say, yup, you can make this character. So yeah, I feel like One more thing though, I feel like, however, they included the Yellow Chaos Emerald with Classic Amy. Might have been because of Superstars. I have no idea. They should have really brought Classic Amy out when Superstars also came out, but they did it so late. I mean, it's literally the next year after Superstars came out. I think it's almost been a year now, because I'm pretty sure it came out like November or something. I don't remember. But like, they could have done it earlier, but like I said, Sega's the one that makes it, you know, the okay for and whatever. So that's about it for this wave. I'm gonna stop talking before I make this video like 20 to freaking 50 minutes. I feel like that's how long I'm gonna end up making it. There are more videos planned and are on the way. I will definitely have more reviews, and this weekend I'm doing a merch hunt. So I can't wait for that, because I'm actually pretty excited to go out and go to GameStop and Walmart, somewhere else, by the way, to go find something. So I'll catch you all in those videos there. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.